Time for a quick look at the Vodafone Automotive 5365 Wireless Siren. Now, this has got its own battery built in, so it's a digital battery backup. Siren, that means there's no override key. The siren knows if the alarm's armed or disarmed. And it means you can work on your vehicle and disconnect the battery without it going off, unlike half the crappy old sirens you'll find from AVS and Mongoose, which still have an override key, which makes them bloody pointless. Anyway, this one still has the Cobra Automotive technology text embossed into it. This is why I still call Vodafone Automotive Cobra. I can't let it go. So you've got your hardware, you've got your mounting bracket, you've got your wiring loom. I know, wireless, but what that means is wireless communication between the siren and the alarm. So wire-wise, we've still got 12 volts and ground, which get hooked up to the battery. You've got your aerial and you've got your bonnet switch input. I love these. They're great to install. It means on a lot of cars which are really difficult to run cables into the cabin, or they just take time, this is a lot quicker and easier, and it's a very clean solution. So the siren is only one-way communication. So when I say that, if I wire the bonnet switch up and I ground that out and set the siren off, it's not going to tell the alarm ECU that it's been triggered. So that would mean your hazard lights won't flash and your horn won't honk if it's wired up. On some vehicles, I still run this into the cabin if need to, like some of the highest vans and stuff, just so you've got full bells and whistles. But yeah, only real gripe, one-way communication. I'd love it to be two-way. Right, moving on to the programming. I set the siren up using the Vodafone Automotive Andrometer programming tool, which we've got here. So I can dial the volume of the siren up and down. I do this via my tablet. So I normally put it on about 10. You can also decide if you want the alarm chirps on and off. So that's on page 6. So if I turn them off, turn them on, I normally program these as off. But even if they are off, if you leave a door open and they're on the alarm, it's going to beep and it's going to tell you. Regardless of me adjusting the volume here, when the siren does go off, it still goes off at full volume, so don't get too confused about that. And then once I've done all my setups, I won't go through all the alarm stuff because that'd be another time. We're just talking about the sirens here. I hit program and it programs it up. So whilst we're waiting for that, I'm going to mention the IP rating on this. So this siren is rated IPX5. So it's not fully waterproof, so it's not designed to be submerged, but it can handle water being sprayed at it from any direction. I'll chuck a post up or a video to explain how that works. But yeah, they're not scared of water. Any spray coming up from the road or whatever, not going to be a problem with this. Just a damn good siren. Anyway, this is all now programmed up. I'm going to hit OK. And then I've got this wired up on a remote control and an alarm already, so I'm going to arm it. I've got the chirps turned on, so that just beeps twice for arm. And then I've got my LED here. This is going to take about 27 seconds to go through the arm stage. And then the alarm will start to flash. And I'm never quite patient enough for these, but here we go, that's armed. So if I trigger the bonnet switch, oh, you might want to turn your speakers down, and this may not be suitable for the office, so you have been warned. That's the bonnet switch being pressed. They're bloody horrible, and I really should have headphones on to do this. So I've just armed that again, and then I will show you how good it is with the battery backup as well. So I will simply unplug it. or cut the power. So again, I'm just going to wait for the LED to start flashing. That's there, and I'm just going to grab this, turn the power off on the wall. They are just nasty. So yeah, that's my rundown on the Cobra 5365 Siren. You can check out more at vehiclesecurity.co.nz.